Walking into a mega sports bar or, a high-tech conference room, it's a lot like watching a massive magic trick
Oh, absolutely.
because you spend the whole time just staring at the flashy assistant,
Mm,
which is, the giant glowing 4K screens,
right.
and you completely miss the trapdoors and the mirrors making the illusion actually work.
Right, because we take that final image totally for granted.
Yeah.
We see this pristine broadcast stretched across like a massive wall of monitors. But the real marvel is the sprawling, kind of invisible infrastructure required to actually route that video from the source to the glass.
Right, without a single hiccup.
Exactly, yeah.
And that invisible world is really what we are decoding today in this deep dive. We're looking at the hidden commercial AV infrastructure that secretly powers everything from, your favorite Sunday hangout to highly secure government command centers.
Yeah, and let's actually look at the literal entry point for a lot of this video.
Okay.
If you think of a high-end professional USB pan-tilt zoom camera, like the Captivate AT-HDTVS-SAN-W,
Right.
it can swivel, focus, and capture these just stunning uncompressed video feeds.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah.
This capturing the videos is really just the first step, right?
It's just the beginning.
Like getting that massive amount of heavy data from the lens to a wall of monitors, that requires serious routing power.
It really was.
It actually reminds me of a high-speed train switch yard. Like the camera is just the loading dock, but it's useless without this massive nervous system to process and route what it sees.
Hmm.
You need this perfectly timed rail network to divert all that heavy freight, the 4K video, to dozens of different tracks simultaneously.
Without anything crashing, right? And
Yeah.
that switch yard, in this context, is the matrix switcher.
Okay.
Devices like the Wolfpack modular switchers are
Yeah.
really the brains of this operation.
Wow. Okay.
And they scale from basic setups, so say, 4 inputs routing to 2 displays,
Right.
all the way up to mind-boggling 160 by 160 configurations.
Yeah. Wait, 160?
Yeah, 160. That means pulling in 160 different HDMI sources
Yeah.
and routing them to 160 different screens simultaneously.
But wait, 160 displays from a single system? I mean, that sounds great on paper, but practically, how does a setup like that not experience massive latency?
Right.
Because if I'm watching a live game on a massive video wall and there's even like a half-second delay or the picture stutters, it completely ruins the experience.
Well, for sure. And the secret there is AV over IP technology.
Okay.
Because normally, pushing 160 high-definition video streams would just instantly melt a standard local network.
Right, of course.
But these switchers act like highly efficient traffic cops. They chop the massive video files into tiny data packets, route them through standard SAT-D6 Ethernet cables, and they reassemble them flawlessly at the TV in literal milliseconds.
Wow. So they're essentially tricking the network into handling massive uncompressed video files as if they were just like standard internet data traffic.
Exactly.
Which completely eliminates the bottleneck.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is how this applies to, say, custom sports bar TV distribution systems.
Right.
It allows a single manager to control all 160 TVs, or even seamlessly stretch one game across a massive 9-screen video wall, just using a DirecTV tablet app.
See, I have to ask, though, is routing 160 different games to 160 different TVs absolute overkill? Or is this simply the new baseline for commercial entertainment?
Honestly, it's the new baseline. And that exact zero latency reliability, it's not just for sports bars. It's actually what attracts some very serious federal buyers, too.
Interesting.
Yeah, to get into a government command center, these ecosystems have to pass strict security and trade compliance protocols.
Yeah.
We're talking, NASA CP, federal GSA schedules, and TAA-approved products.
Wow, NASA. So meaning the hardware has to be vetted so it won't fail during a crisis? Right?
Exactly.
And it can't be easily hacked or compromised from the outside.
Right. The infrastructure has to be absolute bulletproof. And they have partnerships backing this up with giants like Bose, Canon, Dell,
Right.
Epson. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's pretty amazing. The exact same robust AV infrastructure, the same fundamental data packet routing mechanism, is trusted to stream both Sunday football and highly sensitive federal data.
That is wild to think about.
The switchers don't care what the data is. They just know how to deliver it securely and flawlessly.
Yeah, I mean, a dropped frame during a football game gets you booed by fans, right? But a dropped frame during a live satellite feed in a federal command center is a completely different level of crisis.
Oh, absolutely. It changes how you look at a wall of TVs, doesn't it?
It really does.
You start seeing the invisible network traffic, not just the glowing pixels.
Right. So, what does this all mean? The next time you're sitting at a sports bar, don't just stare at the game. Take a second to appreciate that invisible, commercial grade Wolfpack matrix running silently behind the drywall,
Yeah.
just acting as a high speed switchyard for billions of data packets every single second. And here's the thought to leave you with. Commercial suppliers like HDTVSupply, they are already heavily stocking 8K matrix switchers and fiber optic extenders to handle even heavier data loads.
Right.
With the sheer amount of bandwidth our families consume at home now, how long is it until our own living rooms require these commercial-grade, federally vetted matrix ecosystems?
Oh, man.
Will we all need our own trapdoors and mirrors just to watch TV?
Probably sooner than we think.